And you're telling yourself, well, I should have been. And you begin to evaluate yourself. But what happened, Mark? We missed the bus. We had the schedule, but we wasn't on time. And I was listening to Patterson, and Patterson said, you know, many of us should have been here. We're right here. Look at somebody and say, time in this thing. Now somebody don't believe that, but listen. There's a certain time the restaurant open, and there's a certain time the restaurant closed. Now if you want to eat their food, you better get there on time. I don't want none of y'all to miss your ship. Mess around with folks. I looked at my son Timothy, and we prayed before he left out of the city. If y'all don't know, boy, Timothy doing a great thing in South Carolina.
Amen. Amen.
He said, Daddy, I would have never stepped out the boat if you were the type of preacher that you are. I'm not scared to attack anything because of the faith that I possess coming up under you. He said, Daddy, I stepped out and got this building. I want to see the expand of the territory. I said, son, whenever you step out the boat, the storm is going to rise.
Yes, sir.
People that you really depend on begin to sit down on you. He said, yeah, Daddy. I said, but what you got to realize is that when you get out the boat, you don't keep your eyes on the people.
All right.
You keep your eyes on Jesus.
Yes, sir. Amen.
I would have never made it 14 years
Amen.
if I would have looked at the people. But every time I begin to sing back, I call on Jesus. And he reached down and pulled me up and said, Terrell, oh, what little faith do you have? I said, Timmy, don't let people rush you. Man, we can do this. Sign your name with mine.
Amen.
A verbal covenant is nothing like a written covenant. Because when people put their name on a written covenant, you're liable.
Yes, sir.
When you sign that call, you say, I want to pay this note. The repo man going to come look for you. They're going to look at the cosign. And I told my wife, I said, if you really want to find out people for you, they'll co-sign with you. They'll co-sign with you. They'll say,
Amen.
I'm willing. If he can't do it, if she can't do it, I got their back. I looked at my son and I said, how many co-signers did you get? He said, Dad, I got a lot of folks. They put down the money. I said, yeah, because we get excited and emotional when we agree to get a new house. Everybody happy. Till the papers started coming every month. There's something about newness. People get excited and they do things, but it's after the storm. It's after the reality comes in that we got this and now this is what it's going to take to upkeep it. Is when you find out who's with you. And Pastor Richardson showed preached to that young man, I refuse to be broken. And I had never been to Pastor Chris' church. But the Lord showed me his building and he just wept. And I said, son, when you were walking, you was in front of your building and glasses was breaking. And he just started crying. He said, how did you know? I said, glasses. I seen them. His church stretched so far, but it's a bunch of glass. And I said, every time you took a step, it was breaking glasses. God is getting ready to shatter everything the adversary put in your way. He's going to shatter it so that you can have an opening to walk in. You just keep on pressing on, son. You go back and you stick with your vision. Don't get discouraged. But I gave him a word before I left South Carolina. See, I'm smart enough to know that. I told Ron the other day, I said, Ron, you love me? He said, I love you. I said, Ron, you want to be a lot farther than what I am? Yes, Daddy. I said, listen to me. Save your money. Take your time. You hear me, son? Don't go out there and spend all your rent money to get some rims. Just wait next week, somebody gonna get in the jam, they're gonna sell them to you for $100. For the wealth. It's laid up for the righteous. If you just, but you gotta have money when these opportunities come around. Somebody got a yacht right now that they can't afford. That house you talking about getting in, God gonna bless you, get in it for a little bit of nothing.
Amen. Amen.
How many of you believe the scripture? Amen. The building you're talking about getting. Because see, God never intended for his people to suffer in success. You ride, you looking good, but your head hurting. You scared to get out the car, scared to go eat because can't eat now, I'm driving. Listen. My prayer that God will bless every last one of us who will walk in obedience. Amen. That you can enjoy your blessing. And quit hiding your stuff. Scared. Break out the best glasses when your people come to your house with the gold trim. Don't have to do it on Thanksgiving and special day. So, I'm a child of the king. I eat off gold forks every day. Is that right? Now, I love y'all, but you know what? I don't know if we'll make it to 15 years, but treat me right for the 14 every day after that. Come on, somebody. Now, I appreciate them anniversary. I appreciate them days, but it's more better. The tea is more sweeter when you stir it up as you go along. And y'all know what I'm talking about? Anybody ever made some tea? See, the sugar sit at the bottom. But it don't get sweet until you start to what? Look at somebody and say, start stirring up your gift. And then when you stir it up, and you tell somebody, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. And they get a hold of that tea. I made some the other day. Anybody ever done that? It don't taste right as long as it's sitting at the bottom. Some of us haven't tasted God because we haven't. But you begin to stir up your faith and begin to stir up your gift of healing. And guess what? When you begin to sit down and taste that thing, it be so sweet. Stir up your ministry, stir up your gifts, stir up your love, stir it up. Stir up your love. Provoke people to love. Stir it up. Well, I'm going to love you so much that every time you see me, you're going to think I'm sweeter than the cookie that you bought in the store. Come on, somebody.
Yes, sir.
Stir it up. Stir up your giving. Stir it up. Remember Grandma used to be in the kitchen? What she be doing in that pot? And see, every time she stirred, the substance of the stir. And you looking over in that pot. When it's going to be ready, Grandma? She said, I'll let you know in a minute. All Grandma was doing, just let you smell what's about to come to the table. Remember the big old spoon she had? And the pot be so tall, and you looking off in there. And the substance, now faith. The substance that you knew what was in the pot. But you couldn't see it. But you sure could smell it. Can anybody smell a blessing coming? I can't see it, but I can. Something is in the air. 2 Chronicles, 2nd chapter. I got 7 minutes, and watch how I do it today. You come down. So I'm going to talk about prayer. In our nation today, we see that there has been a fall. Requests that have been going up. Well, Pastor, can you pray as to what God is revealing to us concerning our nation? And I believe that as believers, amen, God will always reveal to us the things that is about to happen in our nation. Maybe not on a political level, but on a spiritual level.